It's like, shit. Like, how can somebody be so ruthless? But listen, people can be deadly, and that's why you gotta be safe out there. Yo, what's up, everybody? This is At The Real Mr. Music. So we're here back again with the Dahmer real life comparisons versus the show. I want to see the reaction because I seen the show. This man got 941 years. You heard? That's 16 life sentences. And he only served 3 years before he got unalived. You got to be careful with the words you say on YouTube. So before he got unalived. It's a crazy situation. But we're going to see the real life comparisons. And let's see how they do it. This is, remember to like, comment, subscribe, share. It's early morning, so I'm a little slow. Don't bear me. Don't mind me. Don't bear me. You see what I mean? All right. Don't worry about it. So we're going to watch these real life comparisons and get these reactions going. So without further ado, let's get it popping. Okay, we started off strong with the height, the look of the mouth, but I guess the mouth, like, it's not his fault. It's like a juxtaposed picture because the left side is up and the right side is down, and like the hair line is a little bit okay. The the beard is okay. The height, I would give it a 4.5, not 100%, because the height right there, it shows where his real head is at. His real head is at like 5'11". Homies is like at 5'12", 6 feet. This the hair that's giving him that little extra, but it's not so much that it wouldn't take off the score a lot. But with that, the glasses are okay. I guess because the picture is black and white, we can't see the tint of the glasses, but we can see that like the ears are a little off.
They even got the collar.
Yeah, the collar. That's what I'm saying. The collar was mismatched though. It's like they put the pictures. They looked at it and it was like, okay, the left side is up, and they went and they put the right side up instead of like they juxtaposed it. Like they put like if you were standing in front of a mirror. The nostrils are off, but that's human nature. The ears they could have done something with. They could have put something like behind his ears to make his ears stand out more, to make him look more like Jeff. But as opposed to the head and everything else looks good. I'd give it 4.5. The Netflix Dahmer versus the real footage. I'd give it a 4.5 just because of his, it's just his, the way he's made as a human. But the ear situation, y'all could have done something with his left ear protruding like that and gave him some more hair leaning on his forehead just to make it more consistent. But let's keep going.
Other body parts that he was attempting to dissolve or strip the tissue off the bones.
From our investigation, we feel that this individual strongly is involved in other homicides. We have taken evidence out of the building by the medical examiner to be examined.
Police removed boxes and boxes of body parts, evidence of what appears to be a psychopathic mass murder. Authorities also took out a barrel of what they think is acid. Police are reluctant to reveal exactly how many victims there might be, but knowledgeable investigators say it could be more than a half a dozen.
Everybody was always...
So first off, with that last clip, that one they used the real footage for the film, but this guy's voice, they didn't say the same thing that he said, and I think it would have hit more home if he said the same thing he said. But you know how script writers are, they write for a specific reason, just to mix in with the past situation. So it's understandable why they didn't use his exact words exactly, but it's okay. Like, just listen.
Strip the tissue off the bones.
From our investigation, we feel that this individual strongly is involved in other homicides. We have taken evidence out of the building by the medical examiner to be examined.
I would have rather those lines instead of them trying to make it more gory and make it more. Because I heard the director of American Horror Story was the one who directed this project. So we understand how and why it's so extra gory, especially with the dialogue. So it wouldn't be staying so long. And what happened?
No, I was gonna say I don't think he's extra gory in it because the story is actually very gory.
No. He's not going because the way that he made the officer say, "Well, we've different body parts and da 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 da," but he didn't say that. He was very more press trained. This guy was more press trained. The actor was more extra a bit, like
Rip the tissue off the bones.
rip the tissue off the bones.
We feel that this individual
Look,
strongly is involved in other homicides. We have taken evidence out of the building by the medical examiner to be examined.
like it wasn't that. He didn't say nothing.
He said a lot without saying.
He said a lot without saying a lot, and
Which made you use your imagination.
he made you use your imagination for the press, but for the movie situation, they don't want you to use your imagination. They want you to see what the hell we told you off the bone, like chicken, like it came fresh off the bone.
In boxes of body parts.
That's
Evidence of
bodies in there.
a psychopathic mass murder. Authorities also took out a barrel.
There's
of what they
bodies
think is
in
acid.
there,
Police are
bro.
reluctant to reveal
Whoa,
exactly
this
how
man
many
was
victims there might
crazy.
be, but knowledgeable investigators say it could be more than a half a dozen.
Everybody was always telling me what to do. You know, my dad, my grandma,
His
my
voice.
bosses. The guys were just the one thing in my life that I could control.
There was a big element of wanting complete control over someone, total control, not having to consider their wishes,
That's his dad.
being able to keep them there as long as I wanted, and that was a big part of it. Lust played a big part of it, controlling lust.
Like that, like they didn't say the lines the same way, but just the cadence and the way he talks, just like Dahmer, you could tell he really took his time to get into this character and let y'all feel the deadliness of Jeffrey Dahmer. It's insane.
That's the crazy part.
You know,
It
the
gives everything
compulsion had just
and nothing at all.
taken over
Oh, dude.
completely at that point.
Because you're like,
I wasn't even trying to stop it.
After the second time,
He sounds just
my
like him.
compulsion to do it was too strong, and I didn't even try to stop it after that.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't mean to kill him. I didn't want to kill him, but I must have. So, yeah, accidental. Drugged myself, too, on accident.
Actor's great. What's his name again?
One time I brought this young man back to the hotel room, the Ambassador Hotel. Was just planning on drugging him and spending the night with him. I had no intention of hurting him. When I woke up in the morning, he had a broken rib here. Was heavily bruised. Apparently I had beaten him to death with my fists.
What the?
I guess I just
That was good
I
though.
hoped that he could be
That was good.
somebody that wanted to see a movie that I wanted to see.
At the time, it was almost addictive. It was almost a surge of energy. I wouldn't have
That's
to worry about any of their needs or anything. I just had complete control of the situation.
Good morning, Honor. Good morning, Honor.
Yo, Evan Peters did his thing, bro. Listen, because honestly, just the way he established the cadence of Jeff, the way that the voice was just so monotone to the point where you heard the same inflections that he would say himself. So it was basically Jeff acting like himself on screen. So you got to give it up to him, son. Evan Peters did his thing. Now, this was crazy. Did they get the same guy to do it? Or, I don't know, but they really casted the people who were doing the, what do you call it? Who were at the stand talking about the impact statements. The people that they did it perfectly. They should have, but I feel like it was rushed. But you don't really use lines in film. They probably have a dope camera that doesn't give a freak about lines. But what the other guy had on in the real footage and what he has on in this footage would have played more better. But it looks like he wore what he had on. So we're going to see if he embodied this character as well, because all these characters have been going in, and this is what I was talking about during the impact statements. These dudes and females went in. They had to have looked at the case. Had to have.
Bradoff. My name is Donald Bradoff. For the Bradoff family. My mother gave
For the Bradoff
5
family.
beautiful kids. We lost.
He destroyed
The baby of
of
the family. And I hope you go to
And I
hell.
hope you go to hell.
I love
I
this
love
world.
this world.
You guys did a wonderful
Guys.
job.
Did a wonderful job.
Bottom of my heart. I've got a lot of strength.
I got a lot of
Thank you
strength.
all. God bless America. But
Thank you all. God bless America. I'll never.
That's crazy, cause like you could tell he was so distraught. He just wanted to just leave. Like he just wanted to leave. He just wanted to let y'all see, like, listen, like, I hope you go to hell. I don't know what else to tell you. I'm a very sweet guy. I don't know how to cuss. I'm just like, there's some people that are just like that. Their personalities are just like, and now when they're in that situation, they're supposed to get mad, but they don't know how to even turn that shit on. So they're just like, thank you for your amazing job. And Dahmer sitting there like, yeah, I did an amazing job. He's like, I'm not talking to you, motherfucker. I'm like, he's just saying shit.
But you can see the pain.
But you can see the pain. Let's see this one. I didn't see that second one.
God bless America.
I'll never get a chance to tell him that I love him. Have a chance to tell him that I love him the last time I saw him.
They made her look mad old, but it's okay. It's okay. In the footage, she looked mad young. She looked like a what's that girl from Clueless? A Stacey Dash. Stacey Dash could have played her. I mean, even though she just doesn't know how to say the right things, but she could have played her. This actress is amazing, but they could have got somebody. Get the girl from the Players Club. There's so much people that could have been there. Ava from America's Next Top Model could have been her, because she's a good actress too. America's Next Top Model. She was on Hollywood Dads and shit. Eva, yeah.
Oh, this is my child from her. I took my mother's oldest grandchild from her.
When I'm mad, this is how you act.
This is
You are out of control. If I don't want to act.
the actress that was doing this. She did a little bit too extra. She could have reined it back, but it was still an amazing performance. I don't like the fact they gave her a burgundy jacket and this girl got a brown jacket, but I love the fact that they made a shirt. Of course, they'd make that shirt. They gave everybody wrong wardrobe, but they give this girl 100% black. We need that. I know that's the we need that shirt. It was like, no, we only have something that says black. You better put 100% on the top of that shit. But they did her hair, and this is another one. They juxtaposed it too. They put her hair on this side. And maybe it's the way that we're looking at it.
Yeah.
Maybe it's the way, because that's her left eye, and that is her left eye. So they did it right. They did it right. Maybe I was wrong the first time, but this actress, she went ham. But it was more emotional when the real footage, like if you watch the real footage, she really was, sheesh.
I'm mad. This is how you act when you are out of control. I don't want to ever see my mother have to go through this again. Never, Jeffrey. Jeffrey, I hate you, motherfucker.
It looks like she didn't know how to be mad. It looked like she just like, she was just still so shocked that her brother's not here no more. And she's just talking like like you're talking to a child. This man is a freaking murderer. He's like, fucking. This nigga's like, the people I killed said way more shit than me. The people I unalived said way more fucked up shit to me than you are saying right now. But they kept her clothes on point because it's simple. It was just a vest and a black.
And I'm Tony Hughes' mother.
I would like to say to Jeffrey Dahmer that he don't know the pain, the hurt, the loss, and the mental state that he had put our family in.
In the mental state he's put our family in.
They kept her lines perfect because her lines had some emotional impact that really hit. I felt that shit. Damn. All right, let's see what this cocksucker got to say.
It is over now.
This has never been
a case of trying to get free.
I didn't ever want freedom.
Frankly,
I wanted death for myself.
Frankly, I wanted death
This
for
was
myself.
a case to tell the world that
This was a case to tell the world
of hate.
that I did what I did, not for reasons of hate.
Sick or evil.
I hated no one.
Now
I knew I was sick or evil,
The
or
doctors
both.
told me about my sickness.
Now I believe
and
I was
have some
sick.
Peace.
The doctors have told me about my sickness,
Caused.
and now I have some peace.
I tried to do the best I could.
I know how much harm I have caused,
but no matter what
and I tried to do the best I could after the arrest to make amends. But no matter what I did,
to help identify
I could not undo the terrible harm I have caused.
And that was hard.
My attempt to help identify the remains was
I
the
feel
best,
so bad for what I did to those poor families,
and
and
that
I
is
understand their rightful hate.
Yo, my man's wanted death from. So you could see the guy who he shouldn't have got charged because he basically said it in his final statement that he wanted this to be actually like death for himself. So the guy in jail probably was like, yo, you're going to get away with this white privilege. You're going to get out in 8 years soon. So he's like, nah, I'm serving 2 consecutive life sentences. You're going down. But now he's known as the guy that killed Jeffrey Dahmer. He killed the monster in the cave. He killed the dragon. So that's one legacy that a kid could be proud of. Like, they forgot everything what got him in jail. But the main thing that kept him in jail is what's respected. So that's cool.
People are looking to me to provide a measure of protection to the community, and I don't think there's only one way that protection can be provided. And that is to see that this defendant never again has the opportunity to walk the streets of our community as a free man.
Good job.
Count 1, the court will impose a mandatory life sentence plus an additional 10 years on the habitual criminality. Count 2.
So that's basically, he has to go through life. If he almost dies and comes back, he serves 10 more years after that. So that's cool.
Life imprisonment plus 10 years. Count 3.
He sounds like he's painting him to say it.
Life imprisonment. Count 15 Life imprisonment with parole eligibility to be 70 years after the inception of that sentence to be consecutive to count 14.
Yeah, get that.
The important point is that the sentence is structured in such a way that this defendant will never again see freedom.
Thanks for watching.
Ooh, damn.
Again, see freedom.
941 years, 16 life sentences, 3 years he served before he murió. So listen, and I think somebody married him while he was in there at some point, but it doesn't matter. But the real life, the meticulousness and how they mixed the two together was amazing. I really wanted them to be more in tuned with what the characters were wearing because it would have been great. And some characters did say some impactful things during the trial, but they just had to change it in Netflix just because they wanted to make it hit more. So I appreciate that. Yeah, it was a good show. I don't like the fact that they're glorifying the monster that he was, but hey, this is capitalism. They glorify monsters every day just to make a check. So all I gotta do is tell y'all live good, stay good, keep your head up, like, comment, subscribe, share. Send me a video you want me to react to, and don't forget to get the album. Get the album. You know I got an album. Shh, you'll know. It's in the bio. Stay good, stay blessed, and keep your head up.